Hello, and welcome back to my channel. I am playing Avowed today like a day. So let's go ahead and get started.
Suppose this is where I leave you then.
I suppose
I owe
so.
you my life, envoy. I won't soon forget what you did.
Oh, I won't forget it either.
I don't know. It's all just sinking in. I hope the folks at the embassy know where to find a good, strong drink.
Yeah, I bet you do.
You don't have to. Just go up the pier. I imagine they've sent someone official-like to take you there. Well, it's the Living Land's biggest port. People come from all over. Not all of them are Adir's friends.
Okay.
Same to you. You'll make the Emperor proud, I'm sure of it.
Warning, Kai. One more. Hey! Turn around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial envoy. And he's late. Huh. Probably died at sea. Good riddance. Ugh, shit.
Yeah, damn
Nice.
Forgive me, envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue. Can we
Hey.
start over?
Nope.
Name's Cynric, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradise. Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands. Oh, present company excluded. They told me you were godlike, but I didn't know what to expect. Your face, it's so...
Beautiful.
Ooh, on second thought, why don't I just shut up before I say anything else I regret?
No, keep
Now
digging that
there's
hole.
a good idea.
No doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador, but he's gone, along with our claviger. No, there's some kind of blight in the wilderness and rumors of plague. They went to investigate. Nature has a mind of its own in these parts. When the ecosystem changes, we ask ourselves how and why.
Leaderless and rudderless is the natural state of things in Paradise anyway. Keeps things interesting.
Not bad.
They traveled northwest to the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the claviger. How's about we partner up? I did my time in the Rawatayan Navy. I'm good, as long as you talk real slow.
Kai, before you go, remember, you're taking a distinguished veteran into the wilderness. Make sure he comes back alive, or the Steel Garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
I don't like that idea, if I'm being honest.
The Steel Garrote are here as guests, helping Adirans like yourself keep the peace. Or so they say. Shit. I mean, of course, envoy. Speaking of the Steel Garrote, fair warning, their leader, Inquisitor Ludwine, is eager to greet you. Or possibly interrogate you.
Not a little bit of look both.
Wait, you know the Inquisitor? Dare I ask how? After? Gods help us. I heard she's a monster, the personal handmaiden of the burned queen. But that's not all.
Yeah, that
They
does sound
say she fell in battle in the dead fire, and death spat her back out.
Right behind you. We've got to find your ambassador and my claviger before something else does. I'll bet you're glad to be on dry land after that voyage. Come on, let's get you some fresh air.
City's getting crowded.
Pretty soon the Adirans will outnumber us 3-1.
Why does it look like you put a stop to it?
Think dimwit.
Please, how hard is it to answer a question?
I don't
Only
try.
very young.
I can't believe how rude everyone is around here. Only because they've been ignoring me. How hard could it be to find a watcher? I'll have to take that chance. I have a problem I can't explain. I'm clearly under some kind of curse. A band of Zorips invaded my house. What am I gonna do? Why did they do anything? They've probably eaten all my food and destroyed my supplies. I don't know what else.
Okay.
First, my ship gets attacked by pirates. Then none of my plants will take. Now this happens? And they won't let me into Paradise to sort it out? The militia. They're scared of some plague. At least that's what they say. I wonder if it's really the Adirans. Keep us out and themselves in.
Probably.
I should never have come here.
Come here for a better life and find a worse one. Wish I hadn't heard that before.
I wanted to grow a little food, save some skates. They never thrived, that's all. Clearly, I have bigger things to worry about. It's hard to put it into words. I just feel like I should be here. I'd heard it was dangerous, but the Glenfathan wilds were dangerous. I thought I was prepared. I had no idea what I was in for.
But
Thank the gods. I wasn't sure how many more pitying looks I could stand. Then take my house key. It's northwest of here. That cabin on the cliff all by itself. Gods know I can't go back. And there's nothing to steal either. The Zorips saw to that. Come back when you've dealt with them. And make sure you get their leader, too. I'm sorry, but I don't think they'll go quietly. You'll have to kill them. Never thought I'd miss that dingy little place.
okay.
I've come in search of lost treasures. Have you heard any rumors of such things in the area?
Godlike.
It's a fine day for adventuring. Greetings, Godlike.
First get leaves, these letters won't turn up.
Let's see here. Yeah, me as well, right? Okay.
You know, for most people, getting sent to the Living Lands is a punishment. But, according to Steenrick, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Quite a position. Sorry, most Adirans I've met don't appreciate bluntness. But I welcome the exception. So what's your story? Who are you that the Emperor sent you all the way out here? Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment.
Doesn't it?
I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me. Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they? I thought every godlike knew their god. That's one of the
Apparently not.
stranger things I've heard. And out here, that's saying something. Sorry, these are unusual times. I haven't met anyone who's really seen the Dream Scourge yet, but that hasn't stopped people from worrying about the rumors. Refugees are flooding in from outlying regions. The guards are restricting access to the city. And people are making offerings to the gods for everything from hangovers to indigestion, just in case. Not much. It's hard to separate fact from rumor. I've heard it changes people, makes them confused, disoriented, and eventually violent. No one seems to know exactly how it starts. And here I was hoping for good news. Unfortunately, the presence of so many Adiran troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel Garrote paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse. I
Yeah.
think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador. Exactly. Paradise has been quiet lately, but I don't know how long that'll last. We're talking about an island that has been largely settled by nomads, exiles, and dissidents. People who tend to be suspicious of authority. But what about you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders, of course. Just be careful where you say that. That's the kind of talk that may get people thinking you've got the Dream Scourge.
Probably.
I'll let you get some rest, but thanks for talking. It's good to be part of a squad again, even if it's just for a while. It's the gateway to the Living Lands, a scenic port city that's as beautiful and dangerous as the wilds around it. Most visitors enjoy some mariner's porridge at the Ballarock, a back alley shakedown, and then the sudden return of that porridge out of one end or the other. Then, if they've got any sense, they turn around and take their chances back where they came from, with authentic tales of their adventures in the Living Lands. Don't get me wrong, it's a great city. In part because it's great at winnowing out people who have no business being here. The Living Lands means a hard-won second chance for the people who settle here. But first, you've got to survive it. And the island gives no quarter.
What about a dime?
For a lot of people, the Living Lands is a last resort. They come fleeing war, debt, famine, the law. Take your pick. For others, it's freedom. To seek glory, to redefine yourself, to live in a way you can't, maybe even on pain of death wherever you come from. It was, for some. Not always the types you'd want as your neighbors.
Probably.
Used to be. If you could last out here, you could count on being left alone. That's what some fear. Hilgard's new embassy and his alliance with the Steel Garrote smell like the authority and order that a lot of people came here to leave behind. But I don't mean to put that on you. I imagine you're tired of having to answer for every Adiran who sneezes into somebody's stew.
Probably.
Shoot. I'm well past seconds myself, if we're counting. Even decent people make mistakes. And the rest of us can grow, with a little time and grace. If I had to list them all, we'd be talking all night. Anyway, if this place can't give us misfits and screw-ups a second chance, what hope do we have? That must have been 6 years ago now. I guess I was drifting, looking for a change. A settlement called Thirdborn. It's a rugged little place, lots of Rawatayan expatriates. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, we were talking about something else, yeah? I joined up with the Rawatayan Navy as soon as I was old enough. I was part of our campaign to establish a foothold in the Deadfire Archipelago. Not that long before, but yeah. Back then, we weren't even making pretenses at our purpose there. We were returning to our ancestral homeland, reclaiming fertile soil that would feed Rawatai. Additionally, we were helping Deadfire, bringing organization to the pirate-ridden archipelago and civilization to our distant Wana cousins. To Adir bringing order and civilization to our lawless frontier? Then I hope you learn from my mistakes faster than I did. The Huana didn't want us there. We spent almost as much time fighting the tribes as we did pirates and Wilder. And it was hard to see how any of our fighting and dying was feeding people back home. I'd always heard that war was supposed to temper us, strengthen us, but I didn't see that either. I deserted, and I bounced between different mercenary companies for almost 10 years. That's why I never returned home. There were only so many options for a Rawatayan deserter with no training and anything else. As a mercenary, I figured I could at least choose my battles and my crew. Yeah, it just took me a little longer to figure that out. Being part of a squad kept me going. For a while, anyway. By the time I came to the Living Lands, I'd seen enough. Had enough. I did. Yeah, for a while. Look, if I can give you some hard-won advice, stay on your toes. You're in a difficult position. Whatever your role asks of you, make sure it's something you're willing to give. Because you're the one who has to live with the consequences. I figured. By the way, now that we've gotten to know each other, let me know if you want to train together. I've been watching your form, and I think we could learn from one another. Yeah, I've watched your form as I've gotten to know you, and it's excellent. You're smaller than I am, but I picked up a few tricks from seeing the way you move on the battlefield. I'm happy to return the favor if there's anything I can teach you. Some of that is sheer stubbornness, but I can give you some pointers on your stance, too. That's it. You got the hang of it. I look forward to seeing what you can do when we get back out there tomorrow. In the meantime, get some rest. I haven't seen this much excitement in a while. Perhaps I've got you to thank for bringing it with you on. Envoy.
Guess they all require that ladder.
After your voyage, it must be nice to spend the night on dry land. Personally, I've always found the rocking of a ship to be soothing, as long as I've got my feet facing the bow. That is.
Yeah, another test your metal, huh?
Save some skates for the rest of us.
Sorry, boys. Seems luck is on my side.
Tildy at the bathhouse, more like. I saw her give you those lucky dice.
Oh, I think you're just jealous that she likes me more than you.
If she liked, what is it about bosuns? The one on my last voyage cheated too.
Venture past the palisades at your own risk. There's no guarantee of safety out in the wilds.
Beautiful view from these cliffs. Real long way down, too.
I'm not sure about that, John. But let's... Okay.
This one's mine. Left leg. Nice. Hey! Over here!
Now, I sure showed them.
Give me a second. Next one's mine. Who's ready for more?
I think that goes back to the place that I rode to the ambassador or whatever.
Zarabs. They may be small, but they'll overwhelm you if you're not careful. This is Dehangan's place, or was. It's the Zarabs now. I'm no art critic, but I've never seen a mural like that. Looks like an elf and Zarep holding hands. What do you see? You'd know better than me. Take a look around before we go.
Yeah.
Anything juicy? Well, Dehangan's the only one who can make sense of it. We should talk to her.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I don't think she's gonna be happy about finding a hole in her wall, but, you know, whatever.
Bad luck to hang around a graveyard. Maybe we should move on.
Okay.
We've got trouble. On your right, come.
Is that so?
Grave robbers. Reincarnate.
Well, I'll be damned. You lads see this? A blasted godlike. In the flesh.
That's no godlike. There aren't any godlikes around anymore.
Mind saying
Seriously,
that to my
Tiny?
face?
Do you not see that face? Use your fucking eyes for once.
I still don't like it when you call me that.
Tiny's got a point. Thought your kind had vanished. Though, I don't recognize whose godlike you are, with whatever that is on your face. Now, is there a reason you're here, besides being a pain in my ass and holding up our job?
Take your best shot. Come in here! Hey, to your left! Wait for you!
Your armor could use some work. Let's check the watermill for supplies. Incoming Zara!
Set on, Scott! Good one! Watch the left! Let's see what you got!
Those Arabs must have been scavenging supplies, too. Oh, good. You got everything you need to fix up your armor. Let's head to camp.
Not just yet.
I think there's something on the upper floor. We might be able to reach it from outside.
Hey,
Build another palisade just like the last. When this one falls, what'll you adherents do then?
Tie alongside you.
I'm not building a camp so soon. We just started the adventuring bit.
Move along, please.
I was hit first.
You're not worth.
Oh, please tell me I can go home now. Painted? Why would they do that?
It's true. It looked just like you. Not sure they got your eyes right, though.
So, they've made it their territory. We'll never get them out. What would I know about... All right, I lied to you.
Do it.
I can't keep it up anymore. Have you ever felt aimless? Like you ought to have a purpose, but you don't? Like you'd do anything to find out why you're meant to be here? I'd love to. I'm not good at anything, no matter what I put my mind to. An animancer told me that I might have half a soul. I finally had an answer. The question was, who got the other half? I thought if I could meet this person and see what they were like, I might gain some purpose or something. And then I came here and found a Zorip. But what do I do about it? How do I not think about what I can never have? I'm so... I've got to find some meaning in all this.
Probably not going to.
I can't go back and I can't go forward. I'm just stuck here.
Yep.
Lost.
Yep. That's,
Again.
That's all life.
Are you serious? I can't live with a Zorip. No one's ever done that before. That's true. It's not like anyone would be in a place to judge me here. I'll go. I'll be brave. I'll find it. I
Maybe that
really
was
hope
being
you're
a little
right.
Too nice.
Oh, I forgot. You still deserve to be paid for your time, if nothing else. I didn't think... Well, it's nice to get help from an Adiran. I'll say that much.
Shut up. Instead of an accessory, huh? Gonna trade this one out. Okay. this guy wants.
Que larde. I'd heard a godlike had come to Paradise.
Oh, hey, Sansa. Comes on a little strong, that's all. He doesn't bite.
But to meet you, what an honor. Who is your patron? Were you drawn to this place? I apologize. My curiosity got the better of me. Surely you see, though, a god-like envoy, you are quite unusual. Listen, you haven't been to the wilds east of the city, have you? Maybe that's for the best. Then have you seen a cartographer in the area? A human, about my height. Don't be absurd. I've been waiting all day. If he'd come, I'd have seen him. His name is Girmund. He's my assistant, and I'm worried about him. I sent him to map the eastern wilds. I knew it would be perilous, but it's been a long time since he's written, even for him. I'm not assuming the worst yet. I'm sure he's just indisposed.
You know how many so-called adventurers I've saved out there?
It's an intrepid occupation.
3, this month.
As I said, if you find him and bring me his map, I'll be glad to pay you for it. I may even have more work for you. Thank the gods. At least coin will get me somewhere. When he last wrote, he was mapping the eastern ruins. Take the letter. It might help. If you find him, bring his work to my shop in Paradise Hightown. You're welcome anytime. I have quite the assortment of curios. Maybe you'll even buy one of my maps.
Yeah.
Well, that's our marching orders then.
Alright. Now let's see if I can go meet this ambassador.
Watch out once you get past the palisades. The Stranger route is apparently hostile to life, as the scholars say. Wait a moment. Oh, Berth, eat my soul. You're the envoy. Sorry, didn't mean to be so informal.
I believe I asked you to hold the wall and you're just standing there. Okay, I'll keep that in mind about you.
Pargrunen left these beacons all over the island. They're good for finding your way around. Even Pargrunen walls can't stand against this place.
Here we go!
Another glorious battle.
Telling me. You.
Careful. Looks like spiders nearby.
Okay.
Hey! Over here! Nice!
Nice. Kind of executionary stuff.
A rot seeps through here. Who poisons us? We cannot see.
Odd. Didn't used to be this overgrown. I can take care of that if you want.
Alright, now. Let's go with.
Aye, aye.
Okay.
I got a bad feeling that bear's chomping on. Point for you! That's a bad way to go. Ready, aim,
Nice one.
It breathes. It is close.
That's the Clavager. What happened?
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band, we'll talk after.
Show me what you got. Let's see what you got. Let me catch my breath. What's the target? Watch the left. Hey! Over here! Next one's mine.
Gotcha.
Take that, you monstrosity! Well done!
What happened to that bear?
Oh, poor bastard. One of Ludwine's toys. Soldiers. I never even learned their name. Not that it would have done us any good. Oh, my savior. Oh, thank the gods. Your arrival couldn't have been more timely. I wouldn't have stood a chance against that beast. I owe you my life.
Yes, you do.
Ambassador Falchion Heelguard at your service. And you must be our Imperial envoy. Better late than never, I say. Oh, pity you were too late for the Clavager. Damn good fellow. Aren't you going to introduce me to your capable companion? Can he be trusted? I found it pays to be prudent about the company you keep in Paradise. The Empire doesn't have many friends on these shores.
Hey, not with that attitude.
I'm charmed. I take it you had business with the Clavager? Poor fellow. It was the bear that killed him, of course. This wilderness has been a little too wild of late.
Tell me about it.
I'm no woodsman, but I'm inclined to agree. We heard alarming reports of a blight in the wilderness, and a strange corruption moving toward the city. The changes in the ecosystem are expected, but this one was progressing too rapidly to ignore. We tracked the corruption all the way here, but all we found was that creature gone mad. Did you? We lost contact with our coastal detachment days ago. I was hoping for better news. The situation is more dire than I imagined. We need a plan of action before whatever this is consumes the living lands.
We are here. Come to us. Commune with us. We have waited for you. Come.
What's the matter? Can you hear me? But you... Very well. If you say so. The Emperor trusts your judgment, and so do I. Whatever you think is best, I'll support it. You know something of our troubles. That much is clear. What would you have us do? I won't stand in your way. Oh, just be careful. The Emperor would never forgive me if anything happened to you.
Take it slow. We'll be right here.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here. Thanks for joining me today, and if you liked the video, go ahead and give it a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. And if you feel I've earned it, you can subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.